everybody. How's everybody doing out there? With everybody, I mean Chris and RT. That's about it, huh? That's our audience for today? Is that our audience today, guys? Uh-oh, this is worse than I would have thought it was gonna go. Let me see. Uh-oh, stinky. Alright guys, can anybody talk in the chat? That would be very nice. We're doing a little bit of a test today ever since I was banned off of my main channel. Sort of hoped there would be more of an audience out here, but Damaz is here. That's cool. Look, usually there's like 25 people here the second I turn this on. Oh, we got Mike Inks is here. That's good. All of my best guys are showing up slowly but surely. Shubba! By the way, does my microphone, are you guys noticing it sounds a little bit better? Because I've been fucking around with that all day long. So if it sounds better, that would be good. I need you guys to talk twice as much than you would usually do, because this is scary. I mean, we used to stream to this fucking channel all the time, and we would have like pretty good numbers. Lexi DW. You know what? Lexi usually shows up more when we're on this channel, on the backup channel. But I shouldn't even say that. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm allowed to do it. If they don't delete your entire Google account, you're allowed to make a new channel, I think, according to YouTube guidelines. Oops, I'm burping. Excuse me. Lexi asks, the channel is back? No, you silly goose. Channel will never be back. The main channel is gone. That was 60,000 sub channel gone. This is a backup channel. And we're also, by the way, streaming right now live to Rumble. Does anybody know if Rumble is... Does anybody know if Rumble is live? And we should, by the way, also be live on Kick right now. So right now, perhaps would be the time for one of you guys to head on over there to Rumble, see if that one's live, and maybe if that Kick is live, because I'm not looking. I'm too scared. Rumble should be working right now. Let me check it myself. That does not seem to be doing anything right now, though. Not looking. I'm too scared. Oh, it's live. Okay, good. Rumble works. Rumble should be working right now. Woo! Yeah, we got Rumble working. Oh my god, thank god the chat's working. Should I go check out Kick? I'm too scared to look at Kick. Okay, I'm gonna do that. If that works, that's crazy. I'm going to my Kick right now. Yo, I'm live on Kick. Yo! We're live on Kick, live on YouTube, and live on Rumble. That's nuts. Can't believe that actually worked. I'll just go live right now. Who gives a fuck here, guys? Here I am. Sup, dudes? Sven Streams, I'm back. What are you guys thinking? Oh, wait, am I... Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Sup, everybody? How do you like my outfit? My jungle out. Oh, I have to wear this with sunglasses, though. Is that music too obnoxious? I don't know how I used to do it without glasses, because I'm like fucking blind as a bat. So yeah, here I am, Sven Streams. Maybe I should update everybody. The chat, we have a marginal amount of people here, but we are streaming at an odd time for Sven Stream standards, because usually we go live at Friday, 7 p.m. EST-ish. Follow me on Twitter to get all the notifications, and of course our Discord server. Let me go to the regular one. Oh, Ashley's not here. He might pop in later, maybe. He said he was busy. Let's get rid of him then. So What up? Brett Palmer is in here. I'm not gonna do this. It looks better with sunglasses, but I can't see shit. I can't read the chat. I'm an old man at this point. State of play in 4 hours. Oof. Shit. Somebody should have told me that. I would have waited a little bit. Can I do 4 hours and then a state of play? I don't think so. By the way, guys, be honest. Does my microphone sound any better? Because I really did. Like, if I talk like this, it should sound pretty good. Usually I'd be talking like this. Sound better or no? Liz is here. Liz, if there's a state of play later, do you want to hang out? Watch the state of play? Sounds great. Yeah, does it really sound better? Why YouTube hate on cool dudes? I don't know. Mo is here. My guy, Mo. I remember Mo clipped one of our videos where I pointed out to him that Mo said, I never heard of queer. And I pointed out that Mo is also a synonym for homosexual. Homo? Not saying that Mo is a homo. I would never say anything like that. Can you say homo on YouTube still, or are we fucked? Okay, I should just explain really quick what happened. Main channel is banned, gone, removed, dead. We will no longer be able to stream to the main channel. So I took the opportunity today to update the studio a little bit. I put up new sound paneling because I moved haphazardly. I re-equalized this current microphone with a new boom arm for this room, which took me all fucking day. I wasted a day doing it, so I really hope it does sound better. I added some extra little things to the chat. Is that happening? Oh yeah, so what did I do again? I was fucking around with the... Oh yeah, so we're no longer using YouTube super chats. Fuck that. When you want to send a tip, you're gonna do the TTS thing through Stream Elements. The link is below. The Stream Elements link is below. Use the Stream Elements link. All right? You gotta do that. And what happens is, look, you see up top there? All the guys that send in super chats are gonna get a little mention. And then the top guy, I think that's for like this stream, I think for the top donator for this stream gets a mention up top. And at the end of the show, there's a leaderboard that I did. Now, also, we want to tie this into the Discord server. I have a meeting on Saturday with my new web developers to discuss all of that stuff. Look, basically, this is good for you guys because after the deletion of my channel, it reinvigorated me to fix a bunch of all the chat stuff. Now, I had already...
Alexis tipped $10.
Thank you so much, Alexis. Look, and now Alexis is session top tip. Session top tip. I don't like that wording, but there she is. Thank you so much, Alexis, for your super chat, or your tip, I should say. No longer super chatting. Fuck. By the way, YouTube was taking a 30% cut. Fuck that. But look, yeah, so this is tragic. As you can see, if you scroll through SvenStreams.com, a lot of it's missing, but also a lot of it surprisingly is not, because I was backing up a lot of stuff to Rumble back in the day, basically before I moved to Bali permanently. Look, so starting from here, a lot of it's intact, but then probably as you keep going along, a lot of it's fucked. But here's the thing. I found this back alley way to download your... Thanks to Jesse PS, by the way. Shout outs to Jesse PS, because he also had to go stuff like this 1,000 times, where his channel got deleted and shit. So we managed to download, like, I think it's like probably like 500 gigabytes, or probably even more, of like old files off of the YouTube channel, the deleted YouTube channel. Now, I haven't really gone through all the files. I had to unpack one of them, and it seems like the videos are there. Now, the problem is they're all out of order. Names are wrong. So this is going to be a major undertaking. I haven't even thought about that. So I don't know what to do. But good news. Probably, I'm 90% sure most of the streams and all the videos have been saved. Okay, so that's really good news. So... Basically, who gives a fuck? Look, it sucks to have your whole channel deleted. It was 60,000 subscribers, but we were already getting throttled. Nobody was getting any notifications on that fucking channel. So we're rebuilding everything from scratch. Everybody's still used to YouTube. I would personally suggest heading over to Rumble. Look at that here. We're also over on Rumble. Go check that out real quick and maybe check through Rumble. I would like to normalize Rumble. We love Rumble. And we're also live on Kick. Now, of course, this is the first time going live on Kick. Nobody knows that we exist on here. But so we have Kick, Rumble, and this backup YouTube channel. Now, we know how YouTube works, so God knows for how long we can do this even. Plus, right now, we gotta do some self-censor. I saw a super funny video the other day of like this artsy-fartsy video of a guy painting himself in white, very similar to Lady Alchemy. And he was like rubbing his dick on the floor, painting the floor with his dick. I'd love to show that you guys that and laugh at it, but we just got our whole channel deleted for showing a mere ball sack. Ugh. So I don't know. We'll surpass it! Alright, I like that spirit. What else? It's time more than ever to sports fan on the website. I agree. Thank you so much, Shaba. This will never happen with a free website. That's true. Mr. Streams during work, man, says Marty Crew. You're probably somebody who's subscribed to just this channel. We've been streaming very regularly, actually, but our main channel got deleted. See, so that's also one of the things when you do like multi-streaming to several channels, you're gonna have some guys over here, some guys, it's like little pockets. Now, thank God our chat is unified. So if you are watching on Rumble and you chat over on Rumble, the chat's gonna pop up on the screen together with everybody else. And yeah, again, also super chats. We're doing super chats now through just through Stream Elements. And thank you guys for posting the Stream Elements donation link. I also did like a chat bot. I'm fucking around with that. That should incrementally post some of the links automatically. I don't know if that's working. Anyone on Kick gonna chat in? Well, I don't think there's anybody on Kick. Nobody's watching. Nobody knows we're live. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how many people are watching here. 43. Hey, we gotta really build everything up from scratch, huh? God damn it. We got to the point where we had like 125 live chatters, live viewers and chatters. I like that. That's a sweet spot. That's what I like. Well, now we're all the way down to about 50 people, so we're gonna have to rebuild, guys. It will really help if you guys, after a big fucking cancellation like this, help out, because that's the only way to do it, by the way. Send out some tweets on or on X. Go, hey, Sven is live. He just got banned. He's back. Subscribe. That type of shit. Hey, Azracul's here. So, build back better. Yeah, we're gonna build back better. Hail, Sven. Katie did shout outs.
$5. Sven, do you like hagelslag? I have never tried it, but it makes me think the Netherlands deserves to sink into the North Sea.
Yeah, so hagelslag is, by the way, that should have been more readable. I'm gonna do a little bit of more, I made the font bigger for the super chat pop-up, and the audio improved, but I need to make it more of a black outline to the text. Remind me of that? Hagelslag, yes, so hagelslag, that's like little chocolate sugar that you put on your boterham, which is what you would eat in the morning. By the way, here in Indonesia, it's a staple as well. They took that from us. They love hagelslag here too. Only 2 places on earth that have hagelslag. You want me to show you? But yeah, Katie did. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm back. Katie did what? What did you do, Katie? Katie! What did you do, Katie? What did you do? Katie? I don't know what I did that. I don't know what I did. That Katie did. But hagelslag, let me show you this. Here, this is hagelslag. And you want the Netherlands to be wiped off the face of the earth because we have like chocolatey goodness that we put in our little things? think that's like reason to genocide a whole race that they enjoy a little chocolatey goodness on their morning street chocolate sprinkles. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but thanks for the super chat. By the way, I'm not a big fan of it. You know what I would eat on my boterham, so my bread in the morning? Oh, hey, look, here, there, in Indonesia, they love it too. So I would eat, this is kind of odd, I guess. I don't know if anybody else did this. As a kid, I would go to school, I would have salami slices on my bread and mustard. And I think I was the only one who did that. Salami and mustard. That's what I had in the morning before going to school. Sounds disgusting, right? Guess it's something that they do in Germany. I bought a giant salami. If you're part of the Discord, sometimes I'll post little wacky things. Yesterday I found an old cartoon that I did in 2011 that I posted to the Discord server for my VIP guys. If you're a subscriber to SvenStreams.com, you get to be a VIP. You get like little insights into my life. And yeah, I posted that in there. Oh, there you go. Azracool says, I did salami and honey mustard sandwiches. See, that's I guess that's more common than I thought it was. Is this annoying, this background music? Is this better? Let me know if this is better. It just feels so quiet without Ashley, huh, guys? There you go. Salami and mustard sounds like a punishment. No, dude, to me, I could go for a little bit of salami and mustard right now, to be honest. I love some good salami and mustard. Anyway, so after I got banned, I've been posting some old, whoopsie doopsie, some old cartoons. Here, this one. Has anybody ever seen this? Oh, here, this banger, by the way. People love this old picture of mine from a couple of years ago. This is a new sitcom, and frankly, it's a new sitcom wherein I played a wacky neighbor. Have you guys ever seen this picture? This is when I spent some time with Anne Frank. Good old Anne Frank. Pretty cool. And then we had this little cartoon that I made years ago. So what I did is I preloaded a bunch of old cartoons that have been deleted from YouTube. And I guess I'll just be uploading them to X right now because, well, I'm not going to be uploading them to YouTube again. Fuck that. Fuck YouTube. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're live on both YouTube right now, Rumble and Kick. I would love to see more Rumble and words. We're seeing barely any. I remember we had like one period of time where almost my whole audience migrated to Rumble. Did anybody get like the Rumble notification and stuff like that? People don't like it anymore. What's happening with Rumble? Oh, there's 29 people live right now on Rumble. They're not just not chatting. You guys are just a little shy. We got 29 people on Rumble. We got 61 on YouTube. Is that right? Oh, that's not too bad. Nah, it's not too bad, actually. Usually, by the way, guys, we stream around Friday, 7 p.m. EST. You guys want to watch this little... Lexi says, I'm banned from Rumble. How did you do that? Let's watch this little cartoon real quick. A classic Sven cartoon.
Leukemia. Mario!
Get it? Instead of Mamma Mia, he says leukemia. Because he got leukemia from the sun radiation. You understand? Sort of the joke. Oh, we got this one. This was one that I found. This got deleted off of YouTube years and years ago. I forget what this was. I think Psychic Pebbles. Love that guy. He did like a little super chat.
Tipped $5. I love Israel and the Jewish people, and I'm sure everyone in the chat does as well.
We do. We love our Jewish people. They're some of the smartest, most high IQ people, and they earn every position that they have accrued. And they're really good at banking and at Hollywooding. And yeah, really good stuff. Yeah, we got a new super chat. And he comes in. Floop. I have some ideas for the super chat, but that'll come. I had some really good ideas for the super chat that we're working on, but I don't know. Did I explain that already with my whole strip tease idea? Did I ever tell you guys about that? No. Oh. Let's watch this real quick. So I don't even remember what this is, but let's watch this.
Huh. Now, isn't that the most queer thing I've ever seen?
I think it was. He just released the audio of that, like the voice. Huh, isn't that the most queer thing you've ever seen? And then he challenged people, hey, visualize this with an animation. So I made this the most queer thing ever.
Huh. Now, isn't that the most queer thing I've ever seen?
Now, are you allowed to share this on YouTube even? I don't even know. Uh-oh, whoopsie. Okay, here is my Chip Chipperson cartoon. You guys want to see this? Now, every day there's going to be a new cartoon upload. I front-loaded like 5 or 6 cartoons. Some of the classics are going to be uploaded. My old Trip Tank cartoons, which got edited by Viacom. I'm uploading all of those. Sven, please don't get your BAPs out on stream for tips. I don't know what BAPs is. I don't know what that means. Did he like it? What do you mean? Oh, did Psychic? I don't know. Psychic Pebbles is a big fan of America Man, though, I've heard. You guys know about America Man, the greatest satirical comic? I'm doing so much shit, guys. This is fucking crazy. I'm working on book 3 for Butch Killigan right now. Book 2, by the way, is being printed as we speak. You're gonna have that on your. You're gonna have that to look forward to when it arrives on your doorstep. Before the April deadline for sure. So that's on the way. We're doing America Man, new comic dropping, I think tonight or tomorrow night. And yeah, we're doing this. We're doing so many fucking things, man. Fucking exhausted. Book 3 already does. Yeah, I'm working on book 3. I've thumbnailed 20 pages. I'm working on it. I'm trying some new techniques. I got this to study. I managed to get my hands on a secondhand copy of Sin City. You guys know this one? A lot of you guys might have seen the movie. This does like very harsh black and white shadows. Now, I don't want to go, like I figured out as I was looking at this, like this doesn't really suit my style. It's like too abstract. But I'm going to experiment with it, at least. For the first sequence of the book is going to have very harsh shadows similar to Sin City. But it's not as abstract. But this is awesome, this book. Frank Miller, yes. So I've been looking through that one in preparation for Butch Killigan 3. And I've been also, at the same time, writing like the second and third drafts of all the books. So I did finished the second draft of book 4 and 5 last week. So I'm writing fucking 9 books at once. Well, now it's 7 books still left, but when you're launching that campaign, America Man, you mean a campaign for America Man? No, Katie, you might not have seen this. This Oh no, well, it's a webcomic. Well, it could at a certain point when we have enough, what's it called? When we have enough short comics, we could make a book out of it. I think that is actually a good way to do it with stuff like this. Yeah, here is the latest American Man we did. Let me show you this. Karen, can you come here for a second, please? Why are we sending $2 billion worth of condoms to the Pacific Islands? Oh, that? We're trying to prevent STDs from spreading by educating them about sexual health. And do you guys get it? They made a cargo cult style airplane out of the condoms. Did we go over this one yet? I think so. Broccoli Boy. People love Broccoli Boy. Broccoli Boy's coming back as well. More Broccoli Boy stuff coming right up. We did this one. Oh yeah, we did this one. This is of course about Yasuke for the that new upcoming Assassin's Creed game that's gonna fucking bomb. That I am gonna let's play, by the way. I promise you that. I'm gonna be walking around little quaint Japanese towns, destroying everything with my big mallet. But yeah, we might do an American Man campaign. The problem is, who's gonna publish this? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is gonna publish American Man? I highly doubt anybody would. I talked to Ethan Van Sciver about it if he wasn't just completely ghosting me. But Ethan Van Sciver and I'm not gonna spill any specific beans, but we were talking about, hey, you should do this and that. We were talking, I'm gonna do this book. I'm gonna do a bunch of work for him. Okay, cool, let's do it. This is when I'm like stuck in Kuala Lumpur for 3-4 weeks waiting for my visa, you know. And then I came home, my fucking office was flooded. But I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And then after that, crickets. Fuck happened. So, you know, guys, go tell Ethan Van Sciver what's happened with Sven. We love to see you and Sven collaborate. By the way, I got a little Sapporo. I'm gonna open it up and have a little sip here. Sapporo drink. I don't. Iconic Comics won't do America. Well, maybe they would. I haven't talked to them about it, but that doesn't really see. And I don't think that's the right audience. Like, that's a comic book publisher for comic books. American Man is like political satire, propaganda. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to get some kind of a crazy based publisher. Fast Masterdon says, I might know somebody. All right, well, send me a DM on Twitter or on Discord. When are we seeing Captain Kosher and the Liberty Crew? Maybe soon. Yeah, there is a United. What was it? What were they calling again? The United Justice Friends or something like that. They're ever expanding. So far, we have American Man, Union Jack, of course, his sidekick Broccoli Boy, and you have Linkara's the Lightbringer. They're all part of the United Justice Friends. EVS just uses people for clout and then dumps them. I don't think that's true. EVS is a really cool guy. I think, is that it? EVS, I like you, but I think you're too controversial for this boomer pals to be comfy with. Zog, Billy Tucci would lose his mind. I don't know. I don't even know who that guy is. But that might be the case. No, wouldn't be the first time that happened. But we're going to remain based. We're not going to temper. We're not going to falter. We're not going to become gay and cringe. And again, that's my whole philosophy as an artist. What are you going to do? You're going to bark truth to power. You got to speak your mind. You got to make stuff that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? You got to not toe the line, but you got to, you know, when people go, oh, look at this edgelord. You say, what are you, edgy edgelord? Yeah, that's the whole point. You got to be edgy. As an artist, you got to be right on the edge. And then it's your job as the artist to jump over the edge, go into that uncharted territory, get some of the stuff, run back to the edge and go, hey, look at this. And everybody goes, whoa, what is this? Whoa, you're not allowed to go be off the reservation. That, to me, is the point as an artist. And as a comedian, comedians should be doing that. You know, you kind of go off the reservation quickly. You run into the dark, grab some of the stuff that you find there, and then bring it back. And that expands what's acceptable a little bit and a little bit. And it broadens free speech. And it gets rid of censorship a little bit. That's the job of the jester, the artist, the comedian. Liz says, cleaning and laundry can wait. It's Sven Streams time. That's true. Did you just describe Israel? Yeah, from the river to the sea, but more, you know, I'm just describing more of like the artistic landscape there. It's an abstract landscape. It's not as much rubble and little babies with their dicks shot off. Shot off. By the way, you might have noticed that my tag is still on here because I'm thinking of returning it. No, I like it. Don't you think it's fun to have like your tag dangling on there a little bit? Ask Nurka. Yeah, I know, but look, everybody always talking to me about how horrible EVS is. I understand. I mean, everybody's not always talking. I've been warned, let's say, but despite that, like I said, I'd like to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a maverick. I think when somebody tells me you shouldn't talk to that guy, it makes me want to talk to that guy more. Like people tell me every time, you don't associate with Ethan Ralph. Shut the fuck up. I'll talk to Ethan Ralph any day of the week if I want to. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? I'm just talking to a guy. Like, it's none of your business, pussy. A tag is edgy, is it? Very hip hop and cool to leave the tag. Oh fuck, is that hip hop? I don't think so. Oh, he's just laying low a little bit. All right, well, guys, let EVS know. Yeah, again, people would go, fuck Vito, he's a pedophile. I'd still talk to him. And like Chris says, you talk to Vito, he sucks, but it was a great show. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with YOLO swag. Everybody fucking hates YOLO swag. I'll still talk to him, and it was a great show. You know what I'm saying? We didn't become friends exactly, but that was the whole fun part of that show. Do you understand? It's just retarded. Any night letters from people who gate EVS? I don't know what that means. Is that some kind of a code Katie did? Because I don't know I don't understand that. For the record, I really think EVS is really funny, but you know, he should not be this gay towards me because that makes me pissed. Sven, it's very important that we have a say on everybody you speak to and interact with. Yes, it's extremely important. It's very important stuff. Now, I don't really have any show notes or anything for today. Is that bad? This was just a test stream. It seems like everything's working. The audio is good, right, guys? Press 1 in the chat if you think the audio is improved over last few streams. It should actually be vastly improved. I sat here fucking around with like audio levels, trying to tune out the AC sound all day long.
Alexis tipped $10. Any Indian videos today, Sven?
Any Indian videos today? I have some of the show notes left from the previous show that got us banned and the channel deleted off of YouTube. So I don't know how smart it is to go back into that topic. Probably not. Okay, mostly once. That's so. It's only once. That's good. All right, thank you guys so much. I don't know if we have Indian videos. Let me see what I have here. I have, oh, here's something, Indian. I don't know, can we show this anymore, guys? I don't know. British Empire execution by cannonball. think we can show this.
Execution by cannon was said to be the only form of death that held any terror.
Okay, guys, this is a recreation. This is not real.
To a Hindu because of the fear of part of his body being buried with the remains of a man.
Okay, I'm not doing it right now, but you guys can imagine what happens. Look, if everybody goes to Rumble and we're no longer on YouTube, everybody talks and chats to Rumble, I can show you stuff like this. But as you can imagine, fresh off having my 15-year-old 60,000 subscriber channel deleted. You know what? Fuck off. Who gives a shit? Let's do it.
Caste or religion. Of a scene like this, an eyewitness wrote, "So great is the disgust we all feel of atrocities committed by the rebels.
Just joking.
We have no room in our hearts for any feeling of pity."
Could you imagine? Oh, that is fake. That is fake. Right, whatever.
In a message to Queen Victoria, Clemency Canning observed with regret that not 1 Briton in 10 in India seemed to think that the execution of 40 or 50,000 men could be other than practicable and right.
Pretty cool. I thought that was real, but it's not. Anyways, it still proved my bravery. I proved my bravery for showing it to you. Now, there is one thing that I cannot show now, because it was 2 black people fucking in the New York City subway. Oh, man. Let me see. One second. Let me see if this is... I don't know what this is, right? Let me see. I guess it's not really showing. It's not showing any new. They're just doing some sort of reenactment. This is not real. Here, and Black React approves of this. So look at this. This is on the New York City subway.
What you doing, my nigga?
What you doing, my nigga? They're just reenacting. There's a reenactment. That doesn't look like a real woman, by the way. I don't know what's happening here. It's funny that Crazy Cat says, can you create another backup channel? Yeah, this is the backup channel. We're already on the backup channel. Again, go to fucking Rumble. It's right there. We're live on Rumble. Go to Rumble. People go, oh, Sven, oh no, no, what's that? Okay, I won't show it anymore, okay? It's fine. There was no nudity there or anything. Those people were reenacting something. It was a reenactment. Most things that I will be pulling up are reenactments of things. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. None of this is real, guys. Come on, it's all jokes. Oh. It's a matter of time. Yeah, what do you want me to do? What should we do then? Not have fun? No fun allowed? What are we going to do? Not show you the news of the day? Elon Musk needs to buy YouTube, or you motherfuckers all go to Rumble. Can somebody type out something on Rumble? And I see 30 people watching on Rumble right now. Type something in the chat so I can see you guys are here. Or are they? They are. They are typing in the chat. What? Oh, there they are. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey guys. Hey guys, what's up? Containment broken. There they are. I don't know why you guys weren't being shown. But look, there they are. Look at all these guys. Sup, fellas? Hey. Flavo, Regina, Chris is there, Earl Paca, Achatol, Bogassian, Schnauzer. Oh my fuck. Look at these guys. Now we're having like a battle going on between the Rumble N-words and the YouTube cucks. If you're in YouTube, you're pretty gay, dude. It was very laggy for me. Now I don't know. Uh-oh. Stinky, poopy. Shouldn't be laggy. Looks good to me on the Rumble. Oh my God, look at this. Now, this is exciting. Now, one person is watching on Kick. Hey, Kick guy, can you post something in the chat real quick on Kick to see if that works? Kick guy, wake up, Kick guy, post something in the chat. Now, I don't know why the Rumble chat was not showing up at first. I was worried, but look at this. There's like a bunch of people watching on Rumble right now. 30 people watching on Rumble. 50 people on YouTube. Not too shabby, pretty good. I'd like to see like, I want to see double that, honestly. At some point we need to double that, but there's one Kick guy. Yeah, what's even the fucking point in streaming to Kick? I might actually try streaming to X. Is that possible at all? Can you stream to X? Can I do that? Hopefully the Rumble chat keeps updating. Again, guys, this is a test stream. We're testing out our new technology, our new setup. Yeah, Sven has Odyssey, but doesn't use it. True. I don't see the point really. If you're already doing Rumble, like, why should I do Odyssey? Do you guys prefer Odyssey over Rumble? X videos. What's that? Is that some kind of porno shit? Triple X videos? Oh, yeah, the lady skitty. It seems like I need to keep my Rumble window open for you guys for the chat to show up in the multi-chat view. Odyssey does not show commercials. Rumble does. And YouTube does too. I don't know. I don't think I have an AdSense anymore. And by the way, YouTube basically stole like probably like $1,000 worth of super chats as well. Those fucking bastards. So yeah, Rumble N-words. You can send your Rumble super chats. I'm not sure if it would show up in like the multi-chat screen. Probably does though, right? It does. Crazy Guys' Odyssey is better than Rumble. Oh, flip. You know what? I'll look into it. Will that actually, any of you tech nerds out there? Because I'm worried, okay? So I'm in Bali, Indonesia. My internet's pretty good. It's like, what is it, like almost 300 megabytes upload and download? That should be enough, right? For a multi-stream. But I have to be on a VPN because they block websites like Rumble. So I have to be on a VPN, so that throttles it a little bit. But if I just add infinity websites to stream to simultaneously, is that gonna fuck up the speed and the quality of the streams? Does anybody know this? Because I just feel nervous about like multi-streaming everywhere. But maybe that's an unrealistic fear that I have. Stream to Twitch. You can show throbbing shafts and dank. Wait, really? I doubt that. Wasn't Twitch like the most fucking strict when it came to that? Like, I have been banned on Twitch literally 100 times. I would make a new account, boom, and it was gone within 2 days. But we were harassing people on there with our, remember the good old days? When we used to do our Twitch raids. YouTube blocks a lot of comments. Well, all the more reason to head over to that amazing website called Rumble. Let's see if I do this. Oh yeah, that show up. I think when I minimize my Rumble chat window, somehow it doesn't pick up on the multi-chat. Bring back the raids. You know what? We might have to bring those back too. Let's settle in first a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Twitch invasions were the best. Yeah, I know. We're going to bring back some Twitch invasions. We need to bolster our defenses first, you know what I'm saying? I can't be losing. We can't build up everything and then get fucking shot down again every time. So YouTube right now, look, it's most people prefer YouTube. The YouTube app comes pre-installed on your phone, so we sort of have to use it, but we just can't completely depend upon it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe a full move of the Rumble is the play and only host edited VODs on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not editing shit. Maybe the mods can edit again, or somebody else who likes editing. Are we going to bring back art stream? Yeah, I'd like to do that. I want to bring back... Oh, and yeah, Mike Inc., you got to be on it. You, Liz, and I, we're going to do an art stream. We're going to do that. We're going to do the gaming stream with for Assassin's Creed soon. And I want to do a gaming stream with Liz and Chris where we do Dark Souls 1. And I definitely want to do the prompt drawing thing more again. Svenny Boy Jenkins. Art Improvement Plus. Yeah, we're doing it all, but basically we're doing it all, basically, if you really think about it. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah, Liz, if you could edit that into one video, each of those, because I have to get, either I'm going to have to pay somebody to update the website and re-upload everything, or, because I'm not going to do that myself, I don't have the time, or I'm going to have to instruct my wife on how to do that. Poor thing, maybe she has to do that. Fast forward a couple of years from now, she's sitting off camera, running the whole show. Just kidding, guys. I will never let that happen. Shubba says, we got to have something like Jackbox where the audience gives prompts or votes. Would be cool. Yeah, that would actually be a good idea. Some kind of an interactivity during our prompt show, prompt drawing show. I mean, I guess you could just send this TTS super chat and we have to include that, whatever you say, within bounds. We'll have to come up with some rules because it's just going to be bones through the nose. It's going to be 100 bones through the nose. Evelyn. Asian jewels, yeah. Whatever we say, yeah. But it has to be above $10. Look, session top is Alexis with $10. Who's gonna top that? Somebody can top that. Come on, go down to the. By the way, that chat link, is that working at all? The bot chat bot, it's not working, right? Has anybody seen the chat bot post anything? I guess that's not working. What you do, ever do comic book reviews, Sven? Everyone love your ISOM critique. Yeah, I know. I would. Send me in your comic books and I'll review them. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I have anything in the old show notes. We're just hanging out today. Look, I would like to watch the state of play, but that's like 3 hours from now. I don't know if we can do that. We might have to flip it back on for the state of play. Maybe I'll go for like another hour or so, and then we'll flip it back on for the state of play, maybe. Although it's like 2:30 a.m., 2:40 a.m. over here. But my sleep schedule is completely fucked up anyway, so I don't give a shit.
Alexis tipped $25.
Boom! Look at that, Alexis. Thank you so much for the 25 buckaroos. She's not gonna let herself get dethroned by anybody. Who's gonna top that? You'd have to be fucking nuts. Basically. Thank you so much, Alexis. Top dog. Featured prominently on the top right of the screen. Based Alexis. Feeling rich, says Hivaldi.
Shubba tipped $12.
Shubba.
What's happening with the Jesterverse as well? Any updates? Everyone having their own Jester icon would be epic.
Yeah, Alexa. I was working on a bunch of things with my previous web developer before he fell off. Long story, doesn't matter. It's a big pain in the ass. That's why I make comic books where I can just sit here and I'm the one responsible. I do everything start to finish. I write everything, I draw everything, I edit everything. It's all me. Okay, and then of course the publishing is Iconic Comics. Because you don't really have to depend on anybody else. But then I switched to a new development team. They were doing like a Stripe integration. They're still doing that. That's probably hopefully going to be deployed on a Saturday. Then that whole part is done of the website. Here's my lofty idea. We had this thing which was in beta phase, where everybody who's subscribed has like their own little. It's not like a custom. It's not going to look like you. But there's like little gestures, and there's basically like a little mini game happening at the bottom of the screen for everybody in the chat. So your name's going to be above a little gesture, and then it was like a battle royale type thing where you guys are throwing bombs at one another. And I had recontextualized the super chat system. When you send a super chat, this hot babe character that I made, where is she? Where is she? Justina, what's her name again? She's gonna pop up and do a little striptease. That was randomized. Because I wanted the super chats to be like, you know, all these streams to have super chats contextualized like a tip jar, which is lame. I wanted to be like slipping $5 into a stripper's panties. Wait, where is that? So I made a bunch of animations. Is that even allowed? All right, look here. You can go enjoy Daft Justina's ASMR video. There's a full ASMR video on this channel actually. That didn't get removed. Forgot about that. Here, if you want to familiarize yourself with the Daft Justina, go listen to this. Has anybody done this? Has anybody been using the Daft Justina video to go to sleep? Listen to this. I'm gonna get a beer real quick. I'll be right back. You guys listen to this. Close your eyes, listen to this.
Life-giving air.
That's not Ash and Drag, it's one of the Jester Universe people. I'll be right back, 1 minute.
Exhale slowly, expelling any tension. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in. And out.
Ooh, baby, baby. Oh, sorry, I'll be quiet.
You might have lingering thoughts about things in the past, or things you need to do tomorrow.
Isn't this nice?
Perhaps you are worried about something or someone.
But some stuff happens here.
This symbol is a flame. Within your inner world, within your mindscape, imagine a single flame burning and flickering in front of you. This flame represents your connection to the outer body.
There is no jump scares in this. Please go try it out. Go to sleep with this. Put it on loop. You'll love it. Daft Justina is going to be living inside your brain. Literally. That's what this is designed for. There's going to be a Tulpa awakening inside your mind. And she's going to take care of you, hold you, cradle you, just like your mother would. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. That's Daft Justina on this very YouTube channel of ours right now. But yeah, that were some of the ideas that I had for the Jesterverse. Yeah, we'll have to see about all that stuff. It's just I'm working on so many different things at once. But I might actually be able to do that myself, that stripper idea. Through the current stream element setup. Maybe. 1 second, let me check that out real quick. Where's the current streamer? We're live right now. Yeah. Why are those links not active in the subscription? So you have to copy it? That's fucking, how fucking gay is that? Yeah, so you go down that link. You can't click the link for some reason, but people have been posting. Oh, we got 3 chatters in the fucking, in Kick. Hi, Kick, guys. We got Albert Spearchucker. Albert Spearchucker. Your friend Liz and Xaviernas. Kick N-words, what's up? We got a couple of Kick N-words in there. So this is what it is, streamelements.com/SvenStreams/tip. I'm going to get that links to be proper. It's going to be like SvenStreams.com/tip or something probably. This is how you send in your TTSs, and you're going to be part of the leaderboard and stuff like that. So please go to Stream Elements and send in your tipperingus's. And yeah, I'm going to work on trying to get that stripper idea going, because I have a bunch of animations already made. Albert Spearchucker. All right. Flavor Regina says, Sven, thank you for introducing Roy Anderson films to me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, wasn't that last stream I did that? I told oh, no, that was on Ethan Ralph's stream. I talked about Roy Anderson. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm glad you like that. Not many people do. You have to have a specific sense of humor, I guess, to enjoy the Roy Anderson We the Living trilogy films. Albert Spearchuck. Let's see. Patriotism says, hey, Sven, would you be down for bringing Medicare on your channel? You two would ping pong off each other. Is he still around? Again, sure. I'm down, but isn't he like gone? Didn't he leave because of a disease or something? I forget the specifics, but I think the last I heard of Mr. Medicare was that he was gone. I could be wrong about that. Is everything okay here with the chat? Uh-oh. Is everything okay here? Stinky. Hello, test that. Is anybody still there? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Down with Mr. Mason. Lexi said, I need gore noises to fall asleep. That's pretty cool. Ha 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 ha. Is everything okay? Yeah? All right. I thought something froze here for me for a minute in the YouTube back section. Or what is that called? Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, I had this video. Look, this should be okay. There's just no balls or pussy or tits in it. These are African people trying to open up a bottle of Coke. As in Coca-Cola. Then if you guys have seen this, let's see if they can do it. I'm wondering. Maybe let's see what they think. This is like that movie, The Gods Must Be Crazy. Anybody know that movie, The Gods Must Be Crazy? There's this old, I swear to fucking Christ, there's this old 80s movie that I saw as a kid called The Gods Must Be Crazy, which the whole plot about that is black Africans finding a Coke bottle. Honestly, wait, let's see. Yeah, look, even the thumbnail is him, a Coke bottle from a plane hitting his head. Here, this is a great film. Does anybody remember this?
As we all know, when something falls from the sky, it can only have come from the gods.
They made a part 2? Oh,
of course, the gods only send good and useful things. However, this time they made a mistake. The gods must be crazy. The unusual story of Key, the bushman,
like
that he travels to the edge of the earth to return the god's mistake. A most unpredictable journey, fraught with dangerous gorillas, a modest school teacher, a dedicated scientist, a tree bearing strange fruit, bizarre machinery, and wild beasts.
This looks so shit. I literally remember, my memory of this movie is in HD, but this looks so fucking crap.
The gods must be crazy. A serious and revealing look at civilized man. Organized. Stop! Gallant.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, we got it. So this is like the third film in the series, The Gods Must Be Crazy. It's a couple of black people and they have a Coca-Cola bottle. Let's see what they do with it. They try to open it, I think. Bango da bambo. Manyango. Oh my god, he has great teeth. I mean, it's kind of like what do you expect? I mean, it's like, what do you expect? They don't have any bottle caps there, honestly. You know, they're used to opening their fruits with their teeth. So yeah, what are you gonna do? Nothing wrong with this. It's to be expected, right? Who cares? Yeah, this is how they're gonna open a Coke bottle. I wouldn't say it's the most efficient way to go about it, but I think why they're really avoiding the cap. Is it because it's bright red and it's like they're used like rattlesnake's tail or something like that, or like the glowing red eyes of a predator at night? Is that what they're avoiding the cap? They could have at least tried to see what that is, but I feel like they barely even touched the cap. All right, well, that was Africans. They were up to their shenanigans over there. They instinctively made it rain. Yeah, red signifies danger. Yeah, right? So red signifies danger, like the predator's eyes glowing in the night. So yeah, that's, I think, why they avoided all that. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh yeah, I had this one. This is a video of a Chinese colonist. This is a clip. I was talking to Ethan Ralph about this documentary, Empire of Dust. Here's some fun clips from that, where the Chinese are also entering Africa. And this is what the Chinese guys have to say about the African workers. All right, guys, we got it. This is just like half this video is like splash screens. Wait, let me see. Oh man, okay, I guess I'll have to read all this out. Let me do this again. The government here isn't efficient. We've been negotiating with them since the new year. So there's like a Chinese guy who started some kind of, what is it, like a logging company or something here in Africa. Half a year of talking without any results. You were governed by a European country for so long, you should have learned how things work. It wasn't that long ago, only 50 years. We celebrated independence just a few weeks ago. Up till then, you were under colonial rule. Experience should be passed on, only that way you can develop. You went backwards, not forwards, says the Chinese guy. You neglected the things others had left you. Look, so the Chinese, they just can't fathom how this works because they're not living in proxy of black people. There's no black cultural push in their countries. There's no political correctness, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's about like the great leader or something like that, of course. You can't make a Winnie the Pooh joke or you're going to go into some kind of a gulag, but when it comes to like black people and like racial inequalities and stuff like that, they're not really re-educated. They didn't get the firmware upgrades that us Europeans have, so they're not very polite. They're very blunt and direct when it comes to their criticism. It's like, yeah, you neglected the things that the others had left you. You're going backwards. What's more, you completely destroyed them. Yeah, so when the white colonizers left after their independence, yeah, the infrastructure, all the things that was left for them to upkeep, yeah, got destroyed rather than innovated or used, or even, of course, it's not going to be, you shouldn't even have to expect per se that it was going to be innovated upon, but at least maintained. But no, it got destroyed. He's like, why are you saying this?
21 the blow. Breakfast is to go.
I want to see way more of this.
Seconds of living this away. I guess it's time I started.
Yeah, in some countries, talking about this is a hate crime too. Block it here. Find me a big piece. God damn it! I asked you to find the big piece. When a bad guy drives a truck, he does a lot of damage. The wheels spin like crazy. When a black guy drives a truck.
Why don't you learn to pray?
I can't imagine the effort it took to build. The infrastructure has gone to waste. It hurts to see it. You know nothing about your country. Me? Yes. You might get the impression he's grumpy, but that's just the way he talks. In all honesty, you are really lazy, he says. You're standing here doing nothing. Look at me struggling. So this is just a documentary about a Chinese guy being fed up with black people? Is there more of this documentary that we can watch? Empire of Dust, because that's really funny. It's funny to see like a Chinese guy with no filter actually talking to these people and, you know, telling them what's up. Oh, look, here's something. Here's like a longer clip. Our equipment takes battering here. When a black guy drives a truck, he does a lot of damage. In China, the trucks are well maintained. A truck is at its best when it's 4 years old. But this truck here is only 2 years old and almost useless. Black drivers think they can fly when they accelerate. The wheels spin like crazy. What is the... And just keep panicking about the Rumble chat. Okay. Their tires wear out fast, so their trucks don't drive well. How did they do that? I didn't even know how that worked. Damn it, what a bloody knobhead, he says. They first constructed this road in 1954. These black guys, it's more than 50 years ago they constructed this road. Since the Belgians built it, you guys did nothing to maintain it, says the Chinese guy. He says, nothing new. Nobody did. Look at the Chinese guy, he's just so irritated. He's like, oh, fuck. Amazing disgraces, they find great uses for old tires. Yeah, they do. I also noticed there was sometimes fuel missing from the generator. These thieves make you angry, they steal from them. I'd love to drag them and beat them up in front of the other blacks. Or pay the police to do that. The Chinese guy says the workers that steal from the company, he wants to pay the police to beat them up in front of the other black workers. That's based. That's old school, dude. The fuel started dissipating, so we switched to centimeters. Look at that. So they were measuring the oil barrels in liters, and now they have to measure in centimeters because they were stealing it. You know what I'm saying? 6 centimeter left in the tank, isn't there? He's asking to measure it at the end of every day. Oh, that must be such a... Imagine it just being such a fucking headache to have to work with these types of people where it's just corruption runs through the veins. Just poverty everywhere. No rules, no consequences, really. Imagine having to run a company where you're actually trying to run something efficient and they're stealing from you, unbolting shit, stealing the copper wiring, stealing the fucking engine fuel. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. You can't imagine the effort it took to build it. The infrastructure has gone to waste. It hurts to see it. Ugh. I feel sorry for them, he's the other Chinese guy. But sometimes I also hate them, especially the thieves. They steal fuel and act all innocent. How many are missing? 18. So they're stealing the piping? The guy who loaded the truck miscounted. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. What's the point of telling me that now?
So I don't know how to do, my friend. I told him, your mistake.
You should have kept it on.
Supposed to get there when they are charging.
Loading the truck.
The car that you're gonna drive, you have to check what kind of good, the quantity.
Oh my god, dude. And even that black guy is going, look, he's Kenyan, not Congolese. So it's kind of like, you know, it's not like me. Like, I'm cool. I'm Congolese. It's also tiresome. That should be a meme. Is that a meme yet? Is this a meme? This image, the guy going this with, it's also tiresome. That's not a reaction meme yet. I don't think that is. It should be. People here don't have any sense of time. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's hard to adapt to life here. They waste time in almost everything to do. That's the thing. It's almost like when you were a child, right, with an underdeveloped brain. Summer lasted all year long almost. It just lasted for now. 1 year goes by like this. Plump. Why? Because you develop your conscientious mind, your ability to look forward, to plan for things, you know what I'm saying? And we've talked about this many times, and many people have, how European peoples, they had to evolve in a certain way to prepare for the harsh winters, so that their mind had to look forward. They had to develop conceptual thought. They had to develop a way to look and fantasize and imagine. That's also where all music and art comes from, by the way, by proxy. But they had to imagine things, worst case scenarios. How do I prepare for that? But when you live in a land of abundance where, yeah, you can just grab the coconut from the bombagongo, grab the banana, eat the banana. Tummy full. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't really have to develop that. So they live in this, it's sort of like Zen, really. It is Zen. But that's something funny because, who did I talk to? I think I talked to Ethan Ralph about this. We were talking about like spirituality because he just came out of rehab. And I think I mentioned that book that you see in every airport. You have, you always have the subtle art of not giving a fuck. And then next to it, you have Eckhart Tolle, the power of now, right? Has anybody heard of that? Eckhart Tolle, the power of now? No, look, there's a lot of wisdom in that because especially for a Western person, basically he repackaged ancient meditation wisdom and he stripped off all the spooky stuff. It's basically like a Redditor spirituality, basically. It tells you the power of now, how you need to live in the now, and how people live too much in their heads worrying about a future that might not even come. Basic spirituality, mindfulness, basically stuff. And yes, a lot of these cultures, they live in a state of bliss. But, and that's what a lot of problems that I see with this modern day spirituality, there needs to be a balance. Not everything's black and white. Because if you just constantly live in the moment and there's no worrying, there is no ego, like they make the ego into the villain always, right? You need to extinguish your ego. No, your ego and your anxiety, it has a function, okay? It makes you able to get shit done, all right? Now, of course, it shouldn't be too much, but also not too little. Like these people, they're just... It's like summer vacation all year long, you know what I'm saying? There's no sense of responsibility, no sense of duty, and with that, no sense of honor. It's just every man for himself, like a child in the playground.
折腾来折腾去的。你看说这个多少没有？说了没有？多少方说了没有？
这个啊，没边了嘛？
那是死的，看就是两岸高度，长城宽的是。
但是没弄平的再说吧。
Wait, I missed that. I was reading the chat. What did he
说这
say?
个多少没有？说了没有？多少方说了没有？
这个啊，没边了嘛？
We haven't measured
那是
yet.
死的，看
Measure the height and length. It's not that difficult.
但是没弄平的再说吧。
Let them level out the gravity.
哦，这尺度质量很差。
This measure sucks.
这尺度质量差的很，说不过咱这个。 好吃的，应该超2米的。
It's made in China, says the black guy.
刚才说是你们受
You were governed by how you just watched
管理
this.
这么长时
Well,
间，
let's
应该
watch
是
it
学到
again.
了很多先进的管
You
理。
should have learned how things work.
没多少时间了，我们炒那个要那个国境级啊，很炒。现在是50年了，这几50
Got
年。
him.
就是50年以前你不是受他们
50年以前什么都好啊。
是啊，那个先进的影响，那个代代往传下来，越传越文明越发达了，怎么越来越倒退越落后了？你看这么先进的铁路，我
Look at your railways, high technology from the 1930s. We didn't even have it in China back then.
你看矿区那个铁路
Look at the railroad in the mine. The cable lines are fucked up.
什么哎呀，千疮百孔啊！
I can't bear to see that.
把原有留下的东西
You neglected the things others had left
爱
you.
护保护去利用它，反而都
What's more, you completely destroyed them. Oh, I guess.
成成这样子的嘛。只有慢慢经过几代人，
It will take generations to put things right.
他是
If I have
就是
money,
中国
I
说的
drink
把
all
今日有酒
night.
今日醉，明日没酒
No
喝两
matter if I'm broke in the morning, I'll drink water.
就这样子。
It's like that here. Don't you think they see you as an They said to Mutumbu, black man, same as ape. That's what the Chinese guys are saying. The Chinese guys are telling them, black man, same as ape. They look like pigs, is what they're saying to the Chinese people. All right. Well, that was a cute, fun little adventure we went on. What do you guys think? There's the meme. The British Empire built their railways. I saw the ghost and the darkness. I think it was the Belgians, though. You know, that's why they speak French over there still, like the Wallonie. What's that called? I forget what it's called. French Belgium. Okay, I'm not reading these chats. Let's see what's happening. Are we still... Why is that not working? Wait, 1 second. Why is that not working? One second, let me check something. Okay, this works now. All right, good. Steve is the man 84 says hello, everybody. What's up, Steve? How are you doing? We're doing a little bit of a test stream today. We're multi-streaming to the YouTube backup channel because if you're just tuning in, our YouTube channel got deleted because I was... What was I doing again? Talking about the exploitation of women in the porno industry, and I might have imagined the fact that a rabbi owns the biggest porno distribution platform on earth. Now, also, I think Katie did, if she's still here, she had this guy on called, what was his name again? Maybe I should do a reaction to that real quick. I haven't prepared anything, though. Let me see. Let me pull up my little Discord server. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, I had both TK, shout outs to the great TK, and of course Chris Koss. They went through this video for me. I skimmed through it a little bit. This one, shout out to Katie Did. We love Katie Did around here. She rules. She's great. And
contact a manual review and reinstate my channel.
That we're talking about.
And going down here, he gives the links to his backup channel and Rumble. So that's where.
The other thing about that is that he's not going to get that channel back. YouTube is not going to let him get his channel back.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, he says something else, but I wasn't
they went through this whole
here
video
when
and
he
they paused
said
a
it.
lot and stuff like that.
When
so
I heard it, I
kinda
said, "Oh,
I didn't have time to go through that."
I don't
but,
really edit any of my clips, so what you're gonna say is what people are gonna get, you know.
Be replaced by AI. We went anyway. So you have this guy, and apparently he and people in the chat were also saying he was sort of straw manning me. Now I'm gonna read out what TK said here. Apologize, I don't really have time to go because he was. I think he also said like, "Oh no, Sven's gonna react to me." Well, if only you were so lucky. Well, I guess I'm sort of doing it right now. So Black Angus as this fucking girl. I don't even know, but maybe he's a great guy. I don't know, but. People are telling me he was way off in his analysis, so here he is. Looks a little Mexican-y to me. Let's get the worst. Okay, he looks pretty bad here. That's good. Let's leave it at that. We want him to look really bad for this. All right, so as TK says, he completely ignored Sven's statement that society should be built by men for women and children. Yes, he ignored that. Then Angus says that we live in modern times and birth control and divorce are what they are. He implies that since society is rotten, why even care? Okay, cool. Angus talks about some kind of feminism horseshoe theory, though he never explains what that is. Okay, yeah, so one of the things that I noted from this is what they were watching my videos, and this guy, again, many such cases, binary thinker, light switch brained, he assumed that I was on the Christian right, okay? Even though, and look, I understand, you know, he doesn't know my entire history, but the discussion me and Ethan Van Sciver were having is the one thing Ethan Van Sciver and I agreed on was this right-wing conservative puritanism, like Razor Fist and Melanie Mack, whatever the fuck her name is gay and ridiculous and anything goes in art, blah, blah, blah. But then he just assumed that I was a Christian conservative, which is fucking ridiculous if you know anything about me. First of all, I'm not conservative. Also, I'm not Christian, all right? So that's fucking stupid. Then what else does he say? Oh yeah, Angus implies that Sven is a Puritan because, and again, here's my stance. My stance was, and my whole take was this before my channel got deleted. Now again, don't worry, I'm not going to show any ball sacks today. My whole take was that the porno industry is run by a certain tribe of people and it's exploitative of women. Now, I had a ton of examples of that. You have Lana Rhoades drinking piss. They're being blackmailed now when they're trying to do activism against the porno industry. The 3 top porno actresses, forget their names, they're all going against the porno industry. And what is the porno mafia doing to them? They're sabotaging them. They're re-releasing old videos, unedited videos in which they look bad, specifically the things that they wish, look, and they're naive, they're stupid, right? They want this to be deleted because now they want to start a family. Yeah, it's not happening. The internet doesn't forget, but these mafia people, they are purposely re-releasing old videos, blah, 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 blah. Very dirty tactics. a lot of suicides, not just with porno actresses, but also OnlyFans people. Now, and guys like this, they say it's free speech and stuff like that. Again, I don't agree with that. Now, if that makes me a Puritan, and by the way, I mentioned, just imagine whether or not it's your mother or your daughter or your grandma, as a joke, doing it. And I remember as I was skipping through, he was like, he rolled his eyes at. Now I forget what his point was. I think that's a pretty good moniker to go by. Would you like to see your grandma? Or would you like to see your daughter gaping with 6 black guys coming in her ass? If the answer is no, then why should that be okay for other people? Well, it's her free choice in this libertarian utopia we live in. No, there's a big difference between incentivizing little white girls getting gaped. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, my overarching point here was you have this fact that the biggest porno distributor in our current modern times is Pornhub, and it just so happens to be owned by a Jewish rabbi. I had a video of that. I can pull it up. That should be fine, right? Where is it? Where is he? And shouldn't fuck up here, though. Here, Solomon Friedman?
Target buying Pornhub.
Yeah, so we saw an extraordinary...
Okay, so they asked the Jewish guy, why that you buy Pornhub for millions and gazillions and gorillions of dollars? And basically his answer is going to amount to something like this. Well, we just saw a great opportunity for a lot of wealth to be generated in this space. And that's basically, it's just like, because it makes me a lot of money.
Ordinary opportunity. The fact that it's newsworthy or noteworthy that we've made the acquisition, that should tell you that this is a space that has not had mainstream investment, right? That it's a space. I always said, when we looked at the business, it's a business that's legal. Not only is it legal, but in every Western democracy, it's constitutionally protected. It could...
Yeah, because it used to be taboo, and of course, as they do, why should this be taboo, right? We need to break through the taboos.
Not be outlawed, even if you wanted to, but it doesn't have that legitimacy. And one of the reasons for that, as we start to examine the business further, was that nobody wanted to say we are the owners of a major adult company, right? Everyone they wanted the benefits of owning a major adult company. It's a profitable business, but nobody wanted to be out front and engaging with other tech businesses, with government, with law enforcement, with regulation in that sort of way that the modern tech industry has to. So we saw in that this arbitrage opportunity, right? Where if people who come from the mainstream professional networks, whether it's law enforcement, tech, finance, etc., this is an opportunity to really bring this industry into the 21st century. We saw an extraordinary opportunity to do that with this, this jewel of an asset, Pornhub, but obviously the entire company.
I love it. You said jewel of an asset. So I'm going to give you...
I love it. You said jewel of it. Yeah, very Jewish. Is this a jewel of an asset?
Some stats here that we see. So one, it says 2018, Pornhub alone witnessed a jaw-dropping 5.8 billion hours of content consumption, which
5.8 billion watch hours.
By the way, it's kind of strange because most men should only be watching for a minute or two, right? But this is like when you hear 5.8 billion.
Amazing Disgrace says Black Pill covered this. Well, I have not seen that.
They probably got off the computer and they left the website on, but there's a different story there.
Yeah, everybody go check out Black Pill. Devin Stack, he rules.
So that's nearly 665 centuries of material over a single platform in just 1 year. Here's another one for you. The world was flocking to Pornhub in 2018 with a whopping 63,992 new visitors per minute. Is that true? 63,992 new visitors per month.
Doesn't sound unreasonable.
33.5 billion visitors. Insane, right? And the most popular day to visit Pornhub is Sunday. You guys got all these different stats. And you even put up a stat recently on which state consumed the least while the election was going on and who was committed to it. So you're also involved in the election stuff that's going on, right? But at the same time, you got a petition. I think something came out that says more than 2.2. Thank you so much, Kelly. More than 2.2 million people have signed an online petition to shut down the site. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think that the topic of pornography has always been a divisive one. I think it has to do with the topic of sexuality in general, right? There are always going to be different views about human sexuality.
Porno has nothing to do with human sexuality. Well, that does not have nothing to do with human sexuality. But what's happening is this. While they recruit and incentivize your daughters to gape and get gangbanged on screen, Your sons are sitting on the other end of the screen, jacking off and spilling their perfectly good seed, their deliciously good seed, onto the floor instead of into a womb, okay? Now, that's a net positive, because just like with all these other cultural pushes that come from this certain mafia, feminism, you know what I'm saying, the transgender stuff, it all attacks, one, reproduction. It's like a form of eugenics, cultural eugenics. And it attacks the family structure and the nations, basically. It causes a decline in certain births, okay? And that was my whole fucking point. And that's what the porno industry is doing. And of course, that's the net positive for them, is that this simulation, this horrific simulation that you're watching, like people getting gagged, gaped, raped, on your screen while you're jacking it. You're in the cock chair. By the way, that's what today's American Man comic is going to be about. And I had to get my frustration out somehow with my YouTube channel destroyed. So that was basically my point. Now let's see what else this guy had to say, because he was just completely off. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who this guy is, but he says something like he had some weird idea that the internet is the reason for erosion of culture. This guy. But cannot think deeply enough to realize that the content on the internet is made by people, not the internet itself. Yeah, the internet is a medium. Angus says Sven is totally male feminist coded. Yeah, so because I am against the porno industry in its current form, okay? Again, I'm always for balanced measures. I'm not a Puritan. I think you should be able to depict women. I don't think everybody needs to be in a burqa. Probably like something like a Playboy magazine, stuff like that. Probably fine. But look, that guy just said 5.8 billion. It's grown out into this fucking colossal, agregorical demon. You've summoned Satan. You know what I'm saying? It's gone way beyond its boundaries. It's not appropriate for any sort of healthy society to have something like this exist. So yeah, well, sure. I'm a Christian conservative male feminist communist, apparently, according to this guy, because I'm against our daughters getting raped on screen by Jews. Angus says Angus creates a false dichotomy by arguing that we should not let the state regulate. This is like a libertarian guy, okay? Not let the state regulate porn just because we have broken homes. Since broken homes are the real reason for degeneracy, he believes the state should focus on fixing. Okay, that's like that argument that people have, like, well, the real problem with black people is that they don't have fathers because they're too pussy to talk about the inherent traits of certain races, right? Sort of like that, but yes, okay, so that probably seems to be stemming from some personal trauma there. I don't think the reason for the porn industry ballooning up to fucking Moloch-sized demonic levels is solely pinpointed on broken homes. Of course, there's going to be a lot of fucked up girls that will get swooned easier because their parents broke up, but I don't think that's really here nor there. Angus keeps implying that if you want freedom, you should accept porn. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think that goes beyond. If you have an industry that grooms women, that traffics women, and then again, the three top models, they're now against porn. It damaged them beyond recognition.
And masturbation fry the brain's dopamine receptors. It's not a matter of feminism. It's a matter of addiction.
Yeah, but then they'll come up with like, well, so is alcohol. You're smoking and you're drinking. Look, first of all, yes, this is personal choice. And of course, we're all men. You shouldn't ban steak because a child can't eat it. But when you're participating in porno, there's victims involved. Do you understand? There's an exchange there. It's pathetic. If you're jerking off to Lana Rhoades, drinking a bowl of piss while three guys are pissing on her face, jacking off in her gaping asshole, and the Jewish porno producers in the background wringing his hands. And now she is like crying, depressed. Her child's not going to have any sort of future because of all this stuff. And you're pleasuring yourself to this. Do you see how that is how that's dark? Do you understand how that's really, really disturbing and dark? You know, drinking a beer is nothing compared to participating in this spiritual dark deception. You know what I'm saying? This weird simulation that you're running. You're in the cock chair, pleasuring yourself to somebody's traumas being developed right in front of you on camera. It's extremely dark. Well, people should be free to choose to do that. Or, okay, sure. But that's what like a libertarian does because they don't believe in government. I believe in a representative government that works for its people. You know what I'm saying? I understand governments right now are dysfunctional. But I don't think you should throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do you have the sperm donor interview? I still have it, yes, but I don't know if that's uploaded anywhere. Probably not. And we'll have sperm donor on again after I watch the Ren and Stimpy season, that shitty new Ren and Stimpy season. See what else he had to say. Angus does not understand how Sven can be for nudity in art, but against porn. He says that nudity itself is sinful. Fuck does that mean? Is that because the Garden of Eden story or something like that? Again, he thinks I'm a Christian and he makes that point. Look, I don't think the Garden of Eden, I do not live my life by the book of Genesis at all, okay? And if anything, I would have like a Gnostic interpretation. Probably the snake was a good guy. I'm pro-snake. So that's fucking just, do I have to get into that? No, nudity is not porn or whatever. What did he say? Yeah, nudity is not sinful. And nudity in art is not porn, necessarily. It depends on the context. Okay, and then he says he claims that since women sign up for porn, it's not exploitation. Okay, so because they scribbled their fucking signature underneath, it's a bit contractually binding. Okay, so all the vaccines, that all stuff that was also above board, normal. You know, we should just let Fauci go, and that whole industry is just above board. Because the people, they agreed to it. They weren't coerced in any way. Angus creates another false dichotomy by saying that nobody talks about the military-industrial complex and how it exploits young men. Oh, so he's like one of these meninists, MRA, men going their own way. What is that called? Type of shit? Type of guys? So he probably was in the army then. So he argues from his own personal standpoint, which is very female-coded. He argues that this is far worse than some women getting fucked on camera. Okay, sure. Yes, but look, I talked about how we shouldn't be sending our young men to the Jewish meat grinder over there in the Gaza Strip. So I agree, but I don't see how that's apples and oranges. Sven is advocating for late rape. I don't know what that is. Sven is a right-wing feminist. Fine, I guess. If I'm against the porno industry in its current form, and that makes me a right-wing feminist, sure, then I'm a right-wing feminist. Angus makes the weird argument that if you repeal the 19th Amendment, then banning porn will be okay. All right, whatever. Yeah, I guess I kind of responded. I could go through Chris's notes as well, but I guess we just went through the whole thing. Angus would go to the bacon strip. Yeah, he's a little...
Having caught it in the first place. And I love seeing the engagement in the chat. Consider coming over to my channel, I guess.
And by the way, Angus, next time, look, you look a little bit Puerto Rican. Don't talk about me anymore, okay? When you address me, please avert your eyes from my gaze. I sort of want you to keep your head down. Did you not get the memo, okay? I am a full-blooded Aryan white man. Don't talk to me with your opinions. And again, look, like we did it pretty good. You run it sort of through me. It gets to my desk. I'll sort of read through your notes, but I'm not going to respond to you ever again because you're brown. Bye. Okay, so that's Brown Angus. what else do we got here? I'm seeing a post about how JF made sausages and he dried them in his room. Is this real? Here's a picture of JF making sausages in his own room. Is that... Yo, is that his retarded wife? Are we seeing him... Is that his retarded wife that he's drying up and hanging there? He's giving all these hints. This is... Do you guys know that your Mama's recipe? Mama JF. Mama JF sausage, dude. People don't know about JF. JF had a retarded wife who recently disappeared. He dropped her off in the woods. And since then, what did he do? He rented like a boat or a truck or something. All this suspicious stuff. He's on the run legitimately for the law. Everybody's looking for him. He redid the entire wood paneling in his house. The floors, everything was redone. It's, you know, that's something that you do right after your wife disappears, your retarded wife. Found a new lass a couple of weeks after his baby mama, a retarded baby mama, disappeared. I don't know, seems a little suspicious. Now he has pictures of sausages, of meat hanging from hooks in his room. It's pretty crazy, dude. What is this? I'm pulling up some stuff from our Discord. Please. Oh, well, the Discord is on lockdown a little bit because we were, I think we were a little bit under attack.
We generated $1 million.
We'll open it up again maybe next week, and we'll have like, we'll do like 10 seats or something. Maybe I can do that now. Is there anybody who wants to get into the Discord? Press 1 if you're not in the Discord yet and you want to get in. Maybe I can generate a link real quick. And of course, there's another thing that you should do, in case we get banned again. On SvenStreams.com, scroll all the way down, there's a little envelope icon at the bottom. If you click that, you can sign up for our mailing list. Now, I basically never, ever use it. Oh, Derpy wants to get in? Okay, I'll generate a link in a second. I never send you anything. I don't spam anything. This is literally so that we can stay in touch whenever shit hits the fan. I might send you an email. Well, actually, there's a separate email for Butch Killigan stuff. Sign up for the mailing list so that if we get banned, in case we get banned again, we can stay in touch. Should I make a little, do I really have to go through all this? You should make that Mexican a mod. Which Mexican? Which freaking hacking Mexican are you talking about? Oh, what is this? All right, I'm going to post the Discord link right now here. Oh, what the fuck is this? Huh? Edit invite link. This is going to be it's going to be active for 1 day. And it only has 5 seats right now. What the fuck? Why wouldn't I copy this? Liz, are you able to do this? I don't understand. It's not where I can't copy the link. Huh? What is this? Hidden use copy button. Copied. Right, Liz is sending out the link here, the Discord link. Hopefully that works. Pin it. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah. Let me pin this, actually. We're gonna pin this. Skiddly-dee, skiddly-doo, skiddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-dee. Am I really gonna sit here until the fucking PlayStation stuff happens? Okay, I pinned the donation link. Let's see if we can do that too on Rumble. Let's try this out. We're trying stuff out as a test stream. Oopsie. All All right, donation link is pinned. Hopefully that works. That would be nice. Okay. All right. We good, Sven? Good on what? What did I say again? I forgot. Whoopsie! It's my last beer for today. Flip. Frickin' flip. Okay, what was this? Somebody posted this. Arizona woman helped North Korea scam 300 U.S. companies. What is this?
Guilty to a fraud scheme that illegally generated $1 million for herself and for the North Korean government. Christina Chapman of Litchfield Park admits she helped IT workers from North Korea pose as Americans to get remote jobs at more than 300 American companies. She was running a laptop farm out of her home in the West Valley. The companies thought the workers they were hiring were U.S. based. They had no idea they were actually in North Korea. As part of the plea deal, she's expected to get at least 8 years in prison. The Justice Department says it should serve as a wake-up call for companies hiring remote IT workers.
Yeah, there you go.
Pleaded guilty to a fraud scheme.
Yeah, all he needs is a VPN and like a fake passport, I guess.
And for the North Korean government. Christina Chapman of Litchfield Park admits she helped.
All right, cute little news segment there. Let's see what else the Discord server has to offer today. Daily life in North Korea. Oh my God, the horror! The horror! No! No! Where's the black people butt fucking? The black trannies butt fucking, where are they? Oh God, it looks so terrible. Oh no. But what about their freedom? They don't have the freedom to look at, to jack off to like women drinking bowls of piss. Yeah, it looks like Bioshock. Looks pretty cool to me. I'd go there. How far of a flight is it from Indonesia to North Korea? Can I go there? You know, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see, is there anywhere, like, people always post like videos in Discord, but it's difficult to pull up. I'd rather have links. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, what is this? What is this, Liz? Is that AI render or is that real? First posted for Spermageddon, directed by Violent Night director Tommy Ricola? Okay. Looks really cool. Is that real or is this AI nonsense? All right, what is this? We'll check this out. Just going through the Discord.
I think this is going to be an.
If you have any cute, fun things to post or for me to go over right now, because I didn't prepare anything, obviously. We're just doing a little test stream. It's going pretty good so far. I think Rumble is still up. Let me check it out. Rumble still going strong. We got almost 50 guys over there. And we got about... Oh, look, Rumble's winning, guys. We got Rumble is winning right now. Nice. I love to see it. And we got 4 people on Kick. Shout outs to the Kick guys. Hey, Kick guys, leave a chat real quick. See if we can get you. Let me see if I can pop this out. Can you pop out the Kick chat? Yeah, pop out chat. Okay, so now also the Kick guys. If you send on Kick, look, I'm going to do it right now. Now the Kick guys should also come up on our regular chat, I think, on the screen. Or no, that's not working. Is it not working? Is that not working? It should be picked up. Okay, so this is good to know. I have to look up my this multi-chat thing. Although who gives a fuck about Kick, really? Does if you stream to X, does that have a live chat? X? Yeah, Waffens, shout outs to Waffens in the kick chat. What up? X is bots, he says. All right, so this is just now me and Waffens. Somehow Waffens is not showing up in the big chat, so. But shout outs to Waffens watching us over on Kick. Again, and somebody says 10K gym and show prep is funny. Okay, we'll check that later. Xavier Waffles.
Argument that's going to be
And
important.
send some tips. Alexis still on top with 25. Shout out to Alexis.
To be headed by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. A lot of those guys obviously have a lot of interest in particular AI algorithms and AI companies, some of which they run. Elon Musk in particular was recently funded very heavily by Larry Fink's BlackRock, the low-risk totalitarian government guy.
Yeah.
And
isn't it funny how like feminist glasses women are now talking about Larry Fink and his we must force attitudes and about big tech and all that shit? We've been talking about this for fucking years. It really feels fucking nice that this is hitting the mainstream. Look, this has fucking 314,000 views. Remember this guy? Remember this like 3-4 years ago? We were going to listen. It's well, now they call it DEI is everywhere. Everybody's talking about DEI. That's what that was basically. But I guess it was called different back then. What was it called again? What were we calling it again? Fuck, I forget what the vernacular was. And also, by the way, I predicted it. As soon as this is going to get backlash, they're just going to refurbish it into some different type of bureaucratic jargon, which already happened with DEI. ESG. Yeah, back then it was ESG scores. We were talking about ESG scores literally like 3 years ago. We were hammering on that. Going like, back when the discourse, and you could see this happening live, like the discourse on YouTube and X, or Twitter back then, everybody was like, oh my God, what's happening? Everybody's creatively bankrupt. Even when you had that big-nosed faggot that's like part of Rippaverse, he was like, it's boring. Why is there feminism in all my games? It's boring. Because he just didn't understand what was happening. And they were blaming video game devs on this, even though they're just fucking wage slaves under the thumb of like HR. And it's like these top-down banking firms pushing all this shit with ESG. Yeah, AZ is his name. Fucking retard. Fucking hate that guy. Yeah, now it's mainstream, so now we can sort of back off. I don't give a fuck about this anymore. Now, look, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this edgelord. We were at the edge. We were going over the edge. We were going to look. Here's Larry Fink. He's a Jewish guy, investment firm, Vanguard, BlackRock. Look, this is what they're doing. Everybody's like, whoa, that's anti-Semitic and racist. Well, they're still doing that, but how dare you, how dare you? Now it's mainstream. So, yes, we were a little drop in that bucket every week, bloop, 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 till the bucket overflowed.
You know, if the talking point is, you know, what if the Doge talking point becomes, by increasing efficiency, we're replacing a lot of the human workforce in government with AI.
In this recent interview on the Before School podcast with Whitney Webb, we explore the intersection of AI.
Look, here's a problem that I'm seeing. Look, because I make Butch Killigan and I'm working on Butch Killigan and I'm writing these books, I'm like thinking about this stuff. And there's a video that I would like to show you guys because there's something that's happening in the Netherlands, my home country, that actually was the inspiration for Ultra City in Butch Killigan. By the way, Butch Killigan 2, it's being printed, it's coming to your doorstep, and I'm currently working on Butch Killigan 3. But yeah, let's, after this video here, we're going to look at a video that I have about these plants, and you're starting to see this everywhere now, okay? Even what's happening now in the Gaza Strip, they're annexing everybody. They're going to try to disperse the people of Gaza to Egypt. There's even plans here. They're trying to get Indonesians to take them in. It's not going to happen. They're not. I fucking hope not. And they're going to make like smart cities. It's going to become like a smart hub, like a dystopian fucking smart city. Same thing's going to happen. It's going to be like Ukraine, once that genocide's happened over there, which people don't call a genocide, but, how many Ukrainian men are alive still? How many died? That's like prime It's going to be vacation resorts for Israeli bankers, basically Ukraine. And the Netherlands and Belgium and parts of Germany are also going to become a huge mega city. The tri-state mega city, they call it. Smart city. This has been a plan that's been going around for like years now. I want to show you a video about that as well. Here's the funny part about this. When you the solutions they're trying to solve, the problems they're trying to solve with these tri-state mega cities, these giant fucking bureaucratic systems. Well, they're saying actually it's not going to involve any bureaucracy. It's just we're just team players in one big city. We're not going to absolve any of the governments. So shut the fuck up, okay? And all the problems they're solving, it all has to do with sustainability. It's all about sustainability. So if you don't believe in climate change, and if you think that's all horseshit, which it is, then these cities don't even make any sense. So they're banking on the fact that everybody is sufficiently brainwashed when it comes to like CO2 emission poisoning our nature. And they think that building giant fucking mega cities is the solution for this because it makes for more efficient, what's that called? Logistics and stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay, let's watch this real quick.
Surveillance, digital currencies, and the future of decentralized systems like Bitcoin. At the time of this discussion, Bitcoin is trading around $99,000, with a 3% increase in the last 24 hours and a 7% decrease over the last 30 days. Before we hear more about these critical issues, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel. Now, let's hear more from Whitney Webb.
Would that actually functionally shrink government in terms of the size and you know, influence and power that government programs have over people's lives? Or is it just, you know, basically maintaining the same size, but you're reducing the human workforce and subbing them out for an AI? And I think people should definitely carefully consider a lot of the proposals coming forth of there.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. Look, I'm having a problem because I'm writing Butch Killigan. When I see dystopian accelerationism, part of me gets excited because I've predicted it, you know what I'm saying? So there's part of me that gets excited, which is not good. Okay, I understand that that's not good. But it is sort of like exciting. Oh, look at this. It's actually going to be exactly the way I predicted it. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of these big Silicon Valley guys, Elon Musk included, his grandfather was actually the creator,
because in Butch Killigan, the entire Ultra City, which is a city-state run entirely by a hyper-centralized AI system, where in every aspect of your society is being taken over by like if one fragment of the hyper-centralized AI, you know? So you have like your healthcare is being taken over by the cute bunny rabbit mascot. And here's the thing, everybody loves it. They love it. Yeah, they love interacting with the bunny rabbit mascot. They're wearing the merch. You know what I'm saying? They're having the bunny rabbit dystopian mascot keychain. You know, you have the overseer owl mascot. That's basically like the mayor or whatever you want to call the big the top dog CEO at that thing. He's like the Mickey Mouse, basically. Yeah, people love him. They have his Funko Pop collection, basically. You know what I'm saying? In their little pod apartments.
Creator, but the head of the Canadian branch of Technocracy Inc., which wanted to see the United States merge with Canada and Greenland and become basically a North American technate. And basically have this system of experts and engineers and AI, essentially. But this is sort of before AI was invented. But technocrats now argue for AI, that should run society instead of really a democratically elected government. Ultimately, that it's better to have society sort of micromanaged by the experts, so to speak. And the undisputed expert on technocracy is Patrick Wood, for anyone that's interested in learning more about that and Technocracy Inc. and how it developed over time.
I'm going to save this video because it's good.
big interest to sort of these elite clans in the U.S. with a lot of influence, like the Rockefeller family and philanthropies, for example.
This woman is so
And a lot of it is
anti-Semitic.
about, sort of making everything, these days anyway, is about, this digital transformation stuff, and making everything micromanageable by having everything be completely surveillable, and having a lot of it be focused on individual energy usage. And the argument, of course, has been made with overlaps between that and plans for some sort of, carbon market or carbon wallet. That's
so look, that's the thing. So the whole thing banks on the how they're going to sell these mega cities, because they will reduce carbon emissions. Okay, so you're going to get carbon taxed on how much energy you use. It's just a way for total control, because first of all, CO2 is not even bad for the environment. Trees eat CO2. When you breathe in oxygen and you breathe out CO2, trees live off of that. They grow, So it's a hoax. It's just complete fucking garbage. Okay, it's a way to tax you. Now, one of the aspects that I satirized this idea in Butch Killigan 2, for those of you who've read it, there's like these morbidly obese citizens with an X, citizens, and they have these heart pump devices strapped to their backs and into their hearts. And you can buy these are city owned, leased basically from the city, and you can buy ticker rate packages. Shout outs to JT for coming up with ticker rates. And you can buy a certain package that goes along with your lifestyle, So it's basically like a Netflix service, and you pay the government for your heartbeat, So if you're planning on having it's called a honeymoon package. If you want to have a little, sexual intercourse with your partner there, you're gonna have to upgrade your ticker rate package, so you have a little bit more heartbeats to spare. In a similar way, in our reality, they're going to tax you on your carbon emissions, and they're going to, if you're imagine you're living in your smart hub housing, and you have like a big meter on your wall, like a digital display, and it shows you your energy usage, and they're going to cut your power off when you've used a little bit too much. And by the way, in Butch Killigan, the way it works there is that society, everybody lives in their containment pod apartment unit, and you're playing shitty metaverse style video games in your virtual reality world, in your complete haptic feedback suit, by the way. And you're earning crypto quartz. That's pending, that name I'm still working on. That's what it's called currently. And you make just enough, so when you go in your little raid inside the VR reality, you mine, and you get your in-game currency, which is a crypto quartz that you use to basically pay for the power in your to keep the lights on and the energy on to mine more crypto. That's what you're doing in this reality, and that's where we're heading. I'm wondering if GTA 6 is going to do it. And if GTA 6 is not going to do it, then GTA 7 has to do it. Every video game company is going to do it. I've been saying this too for years. Mark my fucking words. Every big video game company is going to have their own cryptocurrency. The only thing they have to bypass is like gambling laws, but now with like fucking Elon Musk running the government, they'll be able to get this through pretty easily. And, oh, here comes the Rumble. There's something not really smooth about the Rumble chat coming in. I'll have to look into that. Mike Ing says, did you ever watch the movie with the period straw attack? I don't know what that is. George Droid is real, guys? But yeah, video game companies are going to have to do this. It's going to happen. They're all going to have their own little cryptocurrencies. And by the way, look, it makes sense. It really makes sense. The fact that people are pushing back against this stuff look, there's a lot of discourse within the gaming sphere, and it has been the same for years, against microtransactions. They hate that. They hate gotcha games and all that stuff. And actually, this is just honest. The solution to that problem is making these gotcha items into NFTs so that you actually own a 1-to-1 or a 10-to-1 item. So imagine, instead of now going into the PlayStation store and paying $20 for like the Christmas costume package or like the golden gun package, right? Which anybody can just spend the $25 to get their golden gun skin. It's meaningless, okay? They're getting the money. You have a meaningless thing that means nothing. Now imagine that golden gun was an NFT with a rarity attached to it. There's like 1,000 golden guns. You buy that golden gun with the crypto, right? The crypto is basically, it's a separate thing, but it just should be integrated. Now you actually own a digital item that you have ownership over that's attached to your wallet, okay? And now this item actually has a value, okay? Rather than just the way it is set up now, you buy your golden gun skin and it's meaningless. Now that golden gun has a rarity to it. It's attached to you. You have ownership over it through a digital contract. You own that gun, and now you can resell it to a guy, and it can go up and down in value and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So NFT technology in games, that's actually exciting. Like even to a guy like me who barely plays video games anymore, like you could actually imagine you're shooting, you're doing a mission, and whoa, you get a rare sword that's actually rare that you have. And you know what I'm saying? It's actually the reward for like doing missions in games. It's going to be actually rewarding. It actually has real life monetary value, the rewards you get. Sam High was trying to do something like this with Mondo Megabits. Yeah, look, a lot of people are doing stuff like this. There was this, something Pixel Magicians that was doing this. But it's very crude. Like GTA needs to fucking do that. Isn't that gambling? Yeah, it is. It is gambling. So that's the only hurdle here is gambling laws. Well, NFT is not gambling, by the way. NFTs is not gambling. When you start doing the crypto stuff, where you're earning crypto, yes. But if they would make items that you buy have an actual rarity, that's not really gambling. But anyways, let's just keep watching this.
Sort of a way to manage people's energy usage, which is what Technocracy had previously proposed. So anyway, sort of getting off on a tangent there. But a lot of these, Silicon Valley guys are very good at wrapping themselves in rhetoric that seems populist and saying things that are politically popular with certain demographics. But ultimately, they have visions for the future that they have laid out, and definitely have conflicts of interest. Many of them are, military and intelligence contractors who also share kind of dystopian technocratic visions for the future. And I think people should consider that before being so trusting of them. So downstream of that, I agree with this feminist. Larry Fink has also said,
I guess I am a right-wing feminist.
Markets prefer totalitarian governments over democracies, which can be messy. Why? Because if it's a messy democracy, risk is higher. And if it's an authoritarian, tyrannical society, risk is lower. And so if you're an elite and you have all of this wealth that you want to keep and you never want to share, and you want to entrench your wealth and power, you have to think about, how do I maintain this with the lowest risk possible? And that inherently seems to be controlling everybody else, and ensuring that you live in this society where your wealth is protected and there's not a lot of, unseen risks, protests, or whatever things that could, get in the way of your bottom line, ultimately, at the end of the day. So I think, again, these are things that people should consider, when looking at these types of, sales pitches, because, a lot of the argument for putting AI in charge of, major decision making, whether law enforcement or elsewhere, is that it's innovative, it's cost efficient, it's cheaper, but isn't necessarily better.
As we just heard Whitney Webb discuss the rise of AI surveillance, let's now hear her thoughts on how digital currencies like Bitcoin are affected by these evolving systems. Learn why decentralization could be the key to protecting our privacy. Now, let's listen to what Whitney Webb has to say.
Well, so predictive policing, as it would be implemented now, would obviously involve an artificial intelligence algorithm. So basically, you would have to ensure that those algorithms are as close to 100% accurate as possible, and none of them are. So invariably, this AI or a pre-crime AI may say that you are likely to commit a crime and you're not, but how do you argue with it, right? Computer says. And a lot of the big, artificial intelligence thinkers in the security space, like ex-Google CEO Eric Schmidt, who ran the government's U.S. National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence, he essentially argues that artificial intelligence is going to be, if not already, vastly superior to humans, and because of that, it thinks differently than humans and thus cannot explain itself to humans. It can't explain how it reaches a particular conclusion.
Yeah, you're going to basically create like some sort of a fucking Lovecraftian demon overlord, basically. Now, look, I'm not necessarily convinced that that is the way it's going to go. There's a very big chance that all these technocrats are going all in on AI, but there's like a cap, you know what I'm saying? There's like an intelligence cap. And it's not going to surpass anything. We're just going to keep seeing this sort of like more advanced Google search engine type of thing. Like a bot buddy style, a personal assistant thing. But it's not actually going to breach that event horizon style singularity point where it develops a real intelligence. There's a big chance of that. I think that could be the case. If that's not the case, if you actually create like a quantum computing, infinitely expanding super intelligence, basically what you're going to get is you're going to get something that can even breach, like people think, oh, it's just a computer, just unplug it. No, you're going to get something like, I have no mouth and I must scream. And I actually think it can like alter reality itself. I think if that's what happens and exponentially grows, it can expand outside of the breaches of its digital silicon confinement, and it can start altering reality itself. It can rewrite nature's code. That's what I think. So you're literally going to create some sort of demonic deity. You know? So that's pretty cool.
And so, but because we should, almost religiously believe that AI is much more intelligent than humans, that we should accept its conclusions without question. Interesting. Definitely a good way for government to avoid accountability for all sorts of stuff with that type of logic. But as an aside, that would mean that if that's applied, that type of thinking is applied with an inaccurate AI in the law enforcement context, there's really no way to argue against it, because they'll be like...
Lexi says that's what happens when you abandon nature, and that is essentially what one of the themes of Butch Killigan. It's about human nature, and with that violence, and the necessity of violence within a society, as opposed to some sort of a matriarchal technocracy run by AI overlords. That's sort of what Butch Killigan is about. One of the themes.
Like, well, the algorithm says that you will. And you'll be like, but I won't. And I mean, how far do you think that would necessarily get you?
Did I finish this beer already?
In the justice system. If this is actually implemented on any meaningful level. It's complicated, and there's all sorts of things that could factor into that. Again, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of these algorithms are known to be racially biased against certain socioeconomic classes. A lot of the ones previously used for law enforcement, if you live in a particular neighborhood with a higher crime incident, you're deemed, just by living there, more likely to commit a crime, right? Even if you have no plans to do so.
Even though you're
and
just
so there's all
surrounded by
sorts of
black
factors
people.
that are considered by artificial intelligence, but ultimately take, human agency out of the equation. And I think
Straw
that's
Dogs is the best film
quite
shown in
obvious
assistive
that that's
funds.
troubling.
All right,
And
I'll
again,
check that out.
aside from biases, there's also the fact that AIs are known to hallucinate and just make stuff up that isn't real. And, there's been a lot of instances of that, particularly in the era of generative AI, where it's just, made answers that make no sense or like...
Dude, even when because I live in Bali, Indonesia, and I want to figure out like proper stream times to catch a UK and United States audience, which is why I picked 7 p.m. EST. Which sort of works for both. And then I put it into ChatGPT, like, can you give me the proper times? And it just gave me the wrong time. And I said, can you double check it? It gave me the wrong time again. It just completely got time zone conversion wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it just said, yes, this is it. And then later on, when I figured out, oh, look, this is the wrong time. I'm like, dude, you got this all wrong. She said, oh, I apologize. Whoopsie. And it literally, I asked it to double check, and it literally was convinced by its own fucking flaw. Yeah, right. We're not doing it. Yeah, a lot of dudes are at work right now. Today, we're not at 7 p.m. EST Friday. It's Wednesday, right? Or what is it today? What is it right now?
Outright made stuff up in response to questions it's asked. That type of thing can happen with AI. And so, if you're going to outsource decision making that can ruin an entire person's life to an algorithm that isn't 100% accurate, should we do that as a society? And again, it's very hard to know how accurate these programs actually are. So for example, if the company says it's 90% accurate, that's the company saying it. Is it independently vetted? Really, none of these statistics about accuracy are independently vetted. So for all you know, it could be 70%.
But how are you ever going to roll this back, right? So you have, back in the Netherlands, it used to be even just 10, 15 years ago, if you had to renew your driver's license, I could go down the road, okay? Then you had all these government fusions and all this shit, and now I had to go to the city to an office. They just got rid of all the government offices. It got swallowed up into one. And this is basically, that's what I was talking about. Chaos is the Katamari ball that rolls up everything into one distinguishable ball, okay? That's the way to look at that fundamentally. And then at a certain point, I'm going to have to probably just email my fucking AI guy or whatever. It's going to be, they're going to say it's more efficient, but it's actually less representative, okay? Because it becomes more anonymous. The more this ball rolls up, the less distinguishable it becomes. It's actually less orderly. And then by extension of that, you have like my municipality got rolled up into this one, and now they're trying to roll up my country into Germany and Belgium, into this tri-state city, which is the video that we'll watch after this. And then eventually, of course, it's going to be a global thing, a global city. Liz is an amazing coach. Yeah, that's true. Do people want Liz to call in? What's happening? Liz, Crazy Cat says, Liz, I like you as a sidekick host on the last stream. Good, yes. Crazy Cat, you have so many more streams with Liz to watch. Liz and I, we do these AI prompt videos. Yeah, Liz is a great co-host. Maybe Liz wants to call in. Liz. People are going, Liz. Liz, you want to call in? See if Liz wants to call in. Aw, stop, she says. Liz, I'm a right-wing feminist. I need a woman here to woman-splain things to me. Yeah, it's not a full test without Liz. Liz, you want to call? I'll have to do some things real quick, though. Yeah, it's time to listen. I've done enough talking. It's time for me to listen for a moment. You know what I'm saying? I've been yapping for 2.5 hours here. This show is supposed to be just a quick test stream to check out the new audio and to check out the multi-stream, but we're doing a full stream. We have a decent audience here, even though we're on an odd time. I love seeing that. Has everybody hit the bell notification icon and all that shit on a new channel? And please also go to Rumble. All my Rumble N-words. Look at all these guys. Don Jolly, Oceans88, Jack Dex, Earl Pocas here, Mike Incas over there. RT's over there. Yachts. Does Liz and Ash get a cameo in BK3? Yeah, people really like cameo stuff. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I would. Like an Easter egg or something? Maybe I should do that. I was also going to put the Fatal 4-Way guys. Remember that one? It's working great. Cool. Thank you so much. Oceans88. Liz says, oh my God, my fucking keyboard stopped working as she typed that message. That seems sort of like, seems like a little odd. How can you type out that message with your keyboard not working? Strange. So I guess Liz doesn't want to call in. Okay then. I need to take a very bad piss. Okay, Liz, do you want to call in or no? You can just say no if you don't want it. And then we'll move on. I need to take a very hot, fat piss, though. Maybe I'm just going to grab a bottle of vodka and get completely fucked. Let Sven do what he wants. I want Liz here. Liz doesn't want to do it. It's obviously... Oh, she wants to hang. Look, this is women, guys. You see, you want to give them...